Alright, feel like I need to apologize. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's never too late to apologize, in my opinion. But I do feel I need to apologize. I posted a recipe for some muffins earlier this week. And I'd made those for my husband because I actually eat that same breakfast, but I like eat the oatmeal. I don't make it into a muffin. I did that for him because he needed something grab and go. My husband is not used to eating the same way that I am, so that when he took those muffins with him, and I know that they look absolutely tasty, but he said it was like chewing air. So, heads up, I don't eat Pop-Tarts and Mountain Dew and sugary cereals and things like that in the morning. I haven't in a really long... I mean, I'll have cereal occasionally, but it's like high fiber, it might have a little bit of brown sugars, like oatmeal squares, things like that. I don't eat like really heavily sugar-laden foods in the morning, not on the regular anyway. Every day, all day, every day, I usually have oats, egg whites with blueberries, sometimes with blueberries, sometimes without, sometimes with flaxseed. I'll occasionally put a packet of stevia in there. I broke myself and had a little divorce from sugar a while back. And so my taste buds have been altered because I have been eating like this for, gosh, I don't know how long, but I've been eating like this for a while now. So whenever, one packet of stevia, 2 packets of stevia, and I'm like, wow, this is really sweet. I have acclimated to eating that way. But for individuals that are not used to eating that way, heads up, it's not going to have a lot of flavor like you're used to. My husband also is trying to make some healthy changes, and we had a conversation about coffee, and he uses creamer and a little bit of sugar. He was using the yellow packs, which is Splenda, and I have very personal, strong opinions about Splenda. I personally don't feel it belongs in our diet, but you could say that about stevia. I just feel like the less sugar you can have in your life, the better, artificial or regular. But he had asked if sugar or creamer, and my opinion is that you should nix as much sugar out of your diet as possible because it's going to not only affect your taste buds, it's going to cause you to crave more things, so that when you're really trying to behave and be diligent and disciplined on your diet, it's going to be harder for you to do that. Long term, you're going to do greater good for your health by eliminating as much sugar from your diet as possible. That includes artificial sweeteners. Now, if you're diabetic, I mean, you got to go with your doctor's advice on that. I'm talking about people that don't have any type of health conditions or anything like that. Just that you're run-of-the-mill person who needs to make healthier changes. You will do yourself a better long-term good by eliminating sugar as much as possible. You got to detox from that stuff because it'll mess you up. And I think that sugar, actually, I can say this because this is what a friend of mine that I work with shared with me. She was a long-term smoker, quit cold turkey one day, didn't pick it back up. She has had a harder time detoxing and getting away from sugar than she ever did quitting cigarettes. Sugar is a bad thing because it addicts us and we don't even realize. You get addicted to that stuff before you even know it. And it's socially acceptable, so it's not like there's some negative consequence for eating it in public. In fact, I feel like I need a little light bulb. Bing! In fact, if you are a person, it's more socially unacceptable to not eat sugar. Because if you're the person in the room at a party and everybody's eating cupcakes and you're passing on the cookies or the cakes or whatever sugar-laden food is there, you're like odd man out. You're weird. That is the way that our society looks at it. So it's harder to give those things up because there's no negative social implication with it. With cigarettes, she said, every time you smoke a cigarette, people are looking at you. People are, in here where we live, you can't smoke in a lot of the restaurants anymore. So it's like bad. So anyway, if you're doing anything for yourself long term, try to get the sugar out of your diet. So anyway, I apologize for the red light. I don't know what that is. It's a little weird. But anyway, we're back to school today, so it's about to get real. Y'all have a great day. Happy New Year again. Stick to it. You can do it. Bye.